Alright folks, we're back in the Woodsty. What we have here is another piece of a branch from a birch tree. And I think I have enough here. I'm going to make it round, and I'm going to make two matching candlesticks. I'm going to start in the middle with the tops up here, and I'm going to try to shape them to match. Put some tenons on the bottom so that I can drill them, and then clean off the bottom. So that's the plan. So they'll probably be, with some extra space to spare to finish the bottoms. Should get some good skew work in. Maybe some wire burns. Maybe some beads and coves. All the fun stuff that comes with candlesticks. So let's see what happens.
Greetings, organic viewers. Today, we face a conundrum of wood and wordplay. Observe, two candlesticks, born from one log, their tops aligned at the center, carved as mirror opposites. Dual candlesticks. Yet, through editing sorcery, they also become dueling candlesticks, battling in synchronized rotation for aesthetic supremacy. A dual dichotomy. A paradox of symmetry and rivalry. Commence the turning. In the likely event you are amazed at my narrations, or in the unlikely event you are amazed at Zed's turning, please take a moment to click those buttons and leave a comment. Let us know.
All right, that was a fun little exercise. Got two mostly matching. They're not perfect. It's really hard to get circles to look like circles, number one, and to be matching. But I think it works. I like how there's little hints of bark that slip through. I like how there's some little branchlets. They're pretty lightweight, and I think if you had those on your dining room table, you could get away with it. And candles fit, just in case anyone was curious. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the montage if you're so inclined, and we'll see you next week. All right, bye.